I'm Sarah Ockwell-Smith. So in this week's SOS Parenting video, I want to talk to you about what it means to be school ready. So we have many thousands of children who are about to start in year one or reception towards the end of August, depending on or if you're in Scotland, or in September if you're in the rest of the UK or elsewhere in the world. So what does it mean to be school ready? What I would say isn't school ready is a big long list of what your child is capable of doing, particularly not academically. So writing their name or learning to read or something like that, that's not school ready. To be honest, it should be that school is child ready. It shouldn't be the children that are having to change for the school. The school should be accommodating of the children. And the early years are very much about, that nurturing transition to education. But what do I think you should be focusing on? I think, to be honest, over the next few weeks or months, fun will be my top tip. Connection. Enjoy these moments while you can, as much as you can. I know it's really awful when older people say that to you who have been there, like, have fun, enjoy it while you can. But really, without that cliche, just try to have fun together. Take the pressure off about the school thing and just think, these are our last days when we can really do whatever we want. So let's do it. But also I would focus on more practical skills. So things like, can they open their bottle lid by themselves? Can they open and close a book bag with Velcro by themselves? Can they open and undo Velcro on their new school shoes by themselves? Can they take on and off a pair of trousers or a skirt and put shorts on? Something like that. Can they recognise their name? Now, they don't have to write their name, but they'll probably have a peg or a drawer with their name on it. So make a game where you write lots of different names on bits of paper, and so that they pick out their name. These are the things that really make a difference. In terms of writing skills, actually all of this comes from other skills first of all. So first it comes to moving your shoulder and your elbow and then picking things up. So playing with things like a pegboard or something like that, so fine motor skills and picking things up, that can really help when it comes to writing skills. But yeah, definitely lots of art activities with crowns and stuff like that can really help too. But it's very much the practical side I would focus on. And then also having a practice run of what a lunchtime may look like. If they're having a school dinner and they're expected to carry a plate or a tray, practice with that. Have a look at some of the menus of the food and maybe try making some of those at home so they're not all new to them. If they're going to be having packed lunches, then practice that at home first so they know how to open their lunchbox or bag. Whatever you put, say, sandwiches in, they can open that. And if you do things like put a yogurt in or an orange, can they open that? Can they unpeel the orange? Can they take the top off of the yogurt? Things like that really make a difference. And then also more practical skills like putting on and off a coat, going to the toilet and using toilet paper and then washing their hands afterwards. And also if you work out what types of locks they've got on the school doors, finding a similar public toilet and teaching them how to lock and unlock. Showing them the hand dryer if there's one, or how to use paper towels or the thing that you pull down. Find out what the school toilets have and teach them that. It's amazing how many children struggle with toileting at school because they're scared or because things are so different than they are at home. And then finally, just familiarise them with the school. So lots of walking past it, lots of sort of standing outside the gate and saying, oh, this is where you're going to be going in. Get them, if they're wearing a uniform, try on the uniform, wear the shoes. For goodness sake, don't save the shoes for brand new on the very first day. The more familiarity, the better. And then lots of books about school talking about it being fun and children enjoying it as well. I have a book called The Starting School Book, which gives you all of these tips and more to help prepare children for starting school. And also for those children who maybe aren't starting this year, but next year, it helps you to learn how to choose a school that's great for your child. It's not just about your child as well, it's also about you and how you will feel and the change in sort of the parenting pace when your child starts school, as well as things like helping them to settle in, helping with friendship issues, helping with behaviour difficulties. But do get a hold of, I'll pop a link, the Gentle Eating book now. I'm Sarah Ockwell-Smith. Let me know if you have any questions or any comments below. Thanks for listening.